Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I've got for you this absolutely gorgeous Honda Civic. Now, I don't say that lightly, but this is absolutely beautiful. Now, as always, we're gonna go around the car just so you can see the condition of it and everything. I'll give you some specs and then we're gonna jump inside and I'm gonna show you all the interior features and gizmos and gadgets and everything that this car comes with. Now, like I said, this is a Honda Civic i-VTEC ES. Has a 1.8-liter petrol engine. It is obviously a hatchback, and it puts out 138 brake horsepower. It was first registered on the 19th of April, 2012, and it has a valid MOT until the 10th of October, 2025. So plenty of MOT left. Road tax is only £210, which is not bad at all. Insurance group is 16E, so it's quite low in the insurance bracket as well, so it's not going to cost you a fortune to insure it. And the CO2 output is 143 grams per kilometer. Fuel economy, you can expect to get about 37 miles per gallon around town, 57 miles per gallon on a motorway run, with a combined fuel economy of 47 miles per gallon, which is absolutely fantastic. Has a top speed of 134 miles per hour, and it has a 0 to 60 time of 9.1 seconds. Yes, 9.1 seconds. So it is quick as well. I mean, pretty much all Honda Civics are, but yeah, 9 seconds, 0 to 60, not bad at all. It's got only one previous owner, so 2 owners in total. It comes with full service history, and it drives like a dream. Like, it's absolutely beautiful. But the whole car in itself, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's what is it, 2012, so it's 13 years old now. It does have a few little scuffs here and there, but nothing. I mean, like, look, for example, I'll show you now here at the front. See, it's got just a little scuff just on there and these things. But I mean, if you take a couple of steps back, you won't even see them anymore. But the car as a whole is absolutely gorgeous. Tires, you've got Kumho tires, and as you can see, the alloys are in very good condition. Tires are pretty much like brand new, but the interior as well, fantastic. Like, absolutely fantastic. Obviously, being a Honda, you can expect nothing but the best qualities. Nothing but the best quality, not qualities, quality. The seats are in very good condition as well. There's no tears or rips or anything like that, anyone on the seats. And then over here, you've got a nice big glove box with your owner's manual in there as well. Now, obviously, we all know Hondas are probably the most reliable cars in the world. Maybe they share a top spot with Toyota and Lexus, but Lexus is a Toyota anyway. But you've got Honda, Toyota, and Lexus. These are like the top 3 best car brands in the world, in my opinion. Over here, you've got a Uni Royal, and as you can see, the alloys again are in fantastic condition. I do love the rear handles on the Honda Civic. I think they look very sleek here in the top of the door, and this lifts up just like that. But one thing I do love is the fact that the door opens at a pretty much 90-degree angle. There's a good reason for that, and I'll show you in a second. But again, top quality materials used pretty much everywhere. You got this nice little velvet cloth here, which is really nice. The rear seats, they look like nobody has ever even sat in them, to be honest. They are in that good condition. You do have a armrest over here, which you can drop down, and you do have 2 cup holders in there as well. And remember I told you that there was a reason why the doors open to a 90-degree angle. Well, that's because the seats, they're called magic seats, and they just lift up like that. And you can put this down, and then the seat will stay up there. And you can do the same thing with those 2, and you've got a massive loading area here in the back. So you can actually load different items in the back as well, and having the doors open this wide makes it so much easier to put stuff in. And then if you want to put the seats back down, just pull on this and then the seat will just drop down like that. Fantastic, brilliant idea from Honda. And the sound the door makes when you close it, listen, it's like a solid thump when you close it. It's so beautiful. Rear, I do love the two little windows there, and it gives you a really good visibility in the back as well. And having a look at the boot, firstly, you do have a reversing camera, which I'll show you when we get inside. And the boot is nice and big and spacious. You do have a tire inflating kit over there, and I think, yes, there is a 12-volt socket in there as well. And another cool thing is down here you've got even more storage, plenty, so you can put loads of stuff in there. And see that little hook, you can actually pop this in there like that to keep it up, and then you can do whatever you need in there as well. Just put this down. Obviously you got your parcel shelf, which will keep all your valuables hidden from prying eyes. And let's move over to this side. Again, alloys, fantastic condition. And let's move over to this side. Again, this door obviously opens at 90 degrees as well, and this seat lifts up same as the other one. So like I said, you got a massive loading bay there. Just to show you the seats from this side as well, you do get ISOFIX points. I don't know if I pointed out, I probably didn't, but you do get ISOFIX points on the two outer seats as well. And let's have a look at the front. But first, I'm just going to pop the bonnet. So over here, you've got your fuel release cap and your bonnet. So let's just pop the bonnet first. And again, just to show you this alloy wheel. There it is. Good old 1.8. Now, if you've watched any of my other videos, you know I'm not a big fan of cleaning engine bays. And the reason I don't clean engine bays is because when the engine bay is very clean, it usually hides a darker story. So it could have been massive oil leak, it could have been coolant leak or anything like that, and then the owner is trying to get rid of the evidence. As you can see, I leave the engine exactly as it is. I've got nothing to hide. The car literally drives like it's got half the mileage. I hate that saying, but it genuinely does. It genuinely does drive like it's got half the mileage it's got. I hate when people say that. It pulls like a train, drives like brand new. Well, it's clearly not, is it? But this one genuinely drives like it's got half the mileage. It's absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, let's move over to the driver's side now, because this is where you get all the toys and bells and whistles and everything. So you got controls for all four windows. That's to lock and unlock the car. That's to lock the rear windows. This is for your electric mirror adjustments, and you do have auto folding mirrors as well. And just to show you the seat for the driver, there is one small little tear which is there, and there's nothing I can do about it. It's literally just the material is coming out a bit. It is what it is. There's nothing you can do about that. But again, it's covered 100,000 miles. Well, just shy of 100,000 miles. So you would expect to have a little bit of a wear and tear. Right, down there you've got your traction control, your interior alarm, and to adjust the position of the headlamps. And then let's just ultra wide this. The interior, I absolutely love the interior of the Honda Civic, because it just wraps around you as a driver. Even the center console is positioned slightly towards you, just to make your life easier when you drive it. Now, to start it up, foot on the clutch, pop the key in the ignition. It starts straight away, no issues at all. And I wouldn't expect it to have any issues, to be honest, anyway. Right, let me just turn the AC. So let's start with the steering wheel. You got a nice chunky leather wrapped steering wheel, and it is a multifunction steering wheel as well. So you've got controls for your media, volume up and down. This is to go to different radio stations, your source. The I in there is for that screen, there. And then this is for your menu as well. Over here you've got your cruise control as well as your speed limiter, and over there you've got your indicator stalk with your auto headlights as well. And over here you've got your wipers with the auto function as well. So it's got automatic lights and automatic wipers. That's your main dashboard. You've got your water temperature over on the left. You've got your rev counter in the middle, and you've got your fuel gauge in the right. But then where is your speedometer? Well, this is actually pretty cool because your speedometer is right there. It acts like a heads-up display basically. So when you drive, you don't physically need to take your eyes off the road like that to have a look at your speed. You can literally just have a quick glance down there and you can see it. Perfect. And then obviously you've got your main screen over there. Let's just turn the volume up a bit. So radio works absolutely fine. Obviously I'll leave it off because I don't want YouTube to strike my video, but you can navigate with this button through different options. So you got the time there, you got your BBC Radio 1, that's your fuel economy, and that's to turn it off completely. I'll just leave it to that. The other thing I wanted to show you is the reverse camera. So obviously I'm gonna pop this into reverse. As soon as it gets into reverse, you've got a nice, clear and crisp reverse camera over there. So again, that makes parking a lot easier as well. Right. Over here, you've got two air vents. You've got your hazard lights in the middle, and this is your radio control. It's very, very simple. There's not 100 buttons on here to confuse you. So you've got your presets up here. That's to turn it off. Scan, that's to reject the CD. FM, AM, traffic announcements, CD, auxiliary, setup, and telephone. That's it. And then obviously you've got these to skip tracks, and then this is your volume button as well. Down here you've got your climate control. So this is for your fan speed. Let's say I'll take it to that. And then this is where you select the temperature. So you can have, it is a dual zone climate control. So let's say your passenger wants 20 degrees, you want 28 degrees. You can have different temperatures as well. You got AC, auto. Auto is really nice. So auto, basically, if you, let's say you want 22 degrees inside the car at all times, press the auto and then the car will keep it at that temperature constantly. So it will start blowing cold air if it gets too warm. It'll start blowing warm air if it gets too cold, and so on. This is where you select where you want the air to come out from. Again, this is the fan speed. This is to turn it off completely. Sync, I'll show you what that does in a second. This is your recirculate, front window defrost, rear window defrost, as well as your wing mirrors. And this is for your start stop. You can turn that off if you want. Sync basically syncs the two temperatures together. So let's say, like I said, the passenger has 20, the driver has 28. Let's say you want to select just the one. So when you press on this, you want both of them to change at the same time. Press the sync, and then the 20 is going to jump straight to 28. Like that. And now if you press one, they both change at the same time. Very simple. 6-speed manual gearbox. There's no point in saying that it's smooth as butter. It goes through all the gears flawlessly. Let me put my foot on the clutch. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, reverse. Simple as that. And then you got your camera there. It goes through all the gears flawlessly. There's no crunches, there's no issues with it whatsoever. There's a very short travel between the gear shifts, so it's perfect. It's more of a sporty-ish orientated. In here you've got a 12-volt socket. Over here you've got your locking wheel nut as well, and this is your all right, okay, cool. So you can actually have two cup holders there, but if you press that, these two pop out just in case you have smaller sized drinks, and you can close that up as well if you want. Good old manual handbrake. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know I love manual handbrakes. The reason I love them is because they're very reliable, very rarely go wrong, and when they do go wrong, they're very inexpensive to repair. So yeah, unlike their electronic counterparts, which are an absolute nightmare. Anyway, over here you've got a nice armrest which opens up, and then you've got some storage in there, as well as another 12-volt socket and an auxiliary port in there as well. So I've counted three 12-volt sockets in this car so far. So you've got one in there, you've got one in there, and then obviously you've got the other one in the boot as well. So plenty of charging stations. Now we are losing the light of day, that's why I'm rushing a little bit. Obviously you've got your rear view mirror over here, and then your interior lights, which obviously work absolutely fine. Right, I think that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, you do have your vanity mirror with sun visor, and you've got a light there as well. I'm guessing the passenger is exactly the same. Yes, of course. Right, it is an absolutely amazing car. It drives so nicely. I think I drove it back over 50 miles when I picked it up, and it didn't surprise me. I was about to say I was very surprised. It didn't surprise me at all, because I've driven plenty of Hondas and they all drive gorgeous. Like even that thing. So I think the video is already live on that. It's a Honda Jazz 2007. So oh yeah, actually one thing I haven't showed you on this. Mileage 91,876. So for a Honda, that is absolutely nothing. That's just yeah. But that thing, it's a Honda Jazz from 2007. It's got 41,000 miles. It drives like that hasn't even been 2007. Anyway, let's get back to this car, because this is the one you came here to view. So yeah, this one has 91,000 miles, like I said. So it's nothing for a Honda. It's nothing, but it is a beautiful, gorgeous car. Well, beautiful, gorgeous. Sorry, it's a gorgeous car. Like I said, the visibility in the back is not bad. That line going across the window, it doesn't bother you that much. Like when you look in the actual mirror, yeah, obviously you see it. I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh no, you can't even see it. No, you can, obviously, because it's right in the middle. But it doesn't obstruct your view that much, if you know what I mean. Right, let's go and park this baby up. I'm gonna park it next to my Ford C-Max, which I've literally just finished filming. It's that one there. That's another gorgeous car. Right, let's go and park this baby up. I think I'm gonna back it in. Yeah, because I want you guys to see the reverse camera work. Obviously, I'm going to try not to hit my Ford C-Max, because then I won't have a car to put up for sale. Well, I've got plenty of cars, but they all will go up for sale at their time. There it is. Right. Back it in, nice and steady. Cool. See? Very nice and crisp. The camera is. Right. And with that being said, thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate you sticking all the way to the end. That's 20 minutes of your life that you're never going to get back. And I appreciate that you've spent them with me. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. You can either leave it in the comments, or you can give me a call on 01684 355 032. or you can visit our website at www.vindemotos.co.uk, or just email me at vindemotos@gmail.com. Thank you very much for your time, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.